So, this door, it's done it before, and it's just started again for whatever reason. Close it, right, and then you're not doing it now, are you not? It'll open on its own. I'll just show you so you can see, right? There's nobody in the room. I'm on my own, completely on my own, right? The room's a bit messy though, I didn't want you to see what's in this corner here. But anyway, see, there's nobody in there. There's nobody in that room, right? It doesn't always do it right away, but I'll close the door and I'll go and sit down in the chair over there, and then it'll just open on its own. Just see if it happens. I'll stop looking at it even myself. I'll keep the camera on it and just see if it happens. I mean, it's doing that thing with the squares coming up on the centre of the screen again for whatever reason. There's nobody there that I can see. There's no real person there anyway, or no physical person there, I should say. What did that happen? The screen just moved. What was I going to say anyway? I've seen, like I've said, I've not seen it for about 2 years now though. Maybe a little bit longer actually now I think about it. I used to see like a giant shadowy thing upstairs in the bedroom. But anyway, I haven't seen that, but this keeps happening with the door. And other little things happen. There you go. Why has that happened? Why has that happened? There's no reason for it. This door behind me hasn't been opened, so it's not like, you know, when you open one door, sometimes another door opens in the same room or whatever. It's not that. There's no reason for it. And the back door isn't open either. Look, the back door is not open. Right? It's locked. I'm here on my own. Well, I'm not on the house on my own, but downstairs I'm on my own. So something's doing it. There's no breeze coming through. There's no breeze today anyway, really. There you go, see? Again. See, why did that happen? There's no reason for it. There's nothing to cause that to happen. It was shut. There's no, like, you know, physical reason for that to happen as far as I am aware. If you can think of a physical reason why the door would open itself, when number one, there's no breeze because we can't open the windows and the back door is shut. There's no breeze coming in from outside. The door behind me hasn't been opened. There's nobody else messing about opening the door. You can believe me or not believe me, that's up to you. But I don't get it. I mean, I know what it is, but what do you think it is? Tell me in the comments section. And anybody who, I mean, look, the square's coming up. Why does the square come up? There's nobody there in front of it. I can't see anybody in between me and the door. And it's like the zooming in thing or whatever it is. When you get the square in the middle of the screen. What's causing that to come up? What's causing the door to open? I know I'm repeating myself now, sorry. I doubt I'll pick any voices up. It very rarely happens. That doesn't mean it won't or hasn't, but it doesn't really happen a lot. But I'll watch it back in a minute and see what happens. See what I see, I mean, see what I hear, I should say, actually. But anyway, I'll leave it in a minute. I'll just let it go up to 4 minutes and then... Oh, there you go. There you go, it opened again. And again, as I've already said, there's nobody in here. Did I just get an orb then, behind the plate? Oh no. There's a tree outside, I can just see the tip of it moving behind the plates. It looked like it was in the room though. That's debunked. Look, I've only just closed it and it's opening again. There is a bit of wind outside actually, I was wrong as well. But still, it can't get in here. The doors and windows are all shut. I mean, I don't call out to them. because I don't want to speak to them, because I don't. I mean, if you want to know why, I'll tell you another time, but I don't. Other people that do videos, paranormal videos, which I'm not really doing, I'm just recording what's happening. I'm not actually actively looking for anything. But if I pick it up, I pick it up. You know, if it happens on its own, then it happens on its own. These things just seem to happen. It's nothing to do with me. I'm just there while it's happening. I don't really go looking for ghosts. They come looking for me, it seems like. But anyway, like I said, I'm just recording because there's strange things going on, and I find that very strange that door would open on its own. The one behind me, the cat's just banged on it, if you heard it. That's the cat in the hole. That's nothing. That's debunked as well. That banging noise. Let's see if it'll do it again. I mean, it's not going to... I very seriously doubt it's going to speak into the camera. Sorry, into the mic, into the recording thing. And we'll hear anything when I play it back. But it has happened. But I don't call it. Like I said, one more time, I'll say it one more time. I don't call out to them because it's against my beliefs. I don't think... Because, I think when you speak to them, you're then giving them right to come into your life and to mess with you. It's like... how can I say it? It's like you're entering into an agreement with them. When you speak to somebody, you're giving them the right to answer you. That's how I see it anyway. So if I speak to this thing directly, then I am then giving it permission to speak back to me, and it doesn't have permission to speak back to me, so I don't want it to. So I'm not going to speak directly to it. I will speak about it. I'll speak to other people about it, but I'm not going to speak to it and ask it for anything. I'm not doing it. For the reason I've just given. There you go. I won't do it though. You watch videos with people who go in haunted places and they're saying, you don't have any permission to follow me back. You've spoken to it. You've given it permission. By speaking to it, you're giving it license to follow you. Whether you know it or you don't, you are. That's what I believe anyway. Anybody can disagree with me. Anybody can disagree with me. That's fair enough. I have no problem with that. But I very definitely do believe that if you speak to these things, that's like giving them permission to follow you and to affect you and do things in your life. So, and that's how the supernatural works, by the way. I could maybe expand upon that, but I'd have to think about it so I could word it properly. I'm just speaking off the cuff at the moment, to be honest. That opened again. I mean, I suppose in a way, I don't know. I won't speak to it anyway. Because these things are liars. They won't tell you anything that's worth knowing anyway. They'll say, I'm so-and-so from 250 years ago. You can't verify it. So, in a sense, who cares if it's true or not? It doesn't really matter if it cannot be verified. It's like Almost Haunted with Derek Akara. He'd get possessed by whatever and, it'd be more or less the same shtick every week. The same kind of mannerisms and everything. And, I'm this woman and I lived here 150 years ago and I was killed by so-and-so. And they look and they can't find any record of it because he's made it up. I think he did anyway. I never met him, but I did see him once at Oldham Coliseum, and he wasn't particularly good, to be honest with you. I didn't think he was, anyway. Let it get to 10 minutes and I'm going to end the video anyway, unless something spectacular happens, which I'm not holding my breath. Mind you, that door shouldn't be able to open on its own, having said that. Right, so for the next 30 seconds, in a second, I'll be quiet and then I'll end the video. Go. Right, that's been over 30 seconds. If it wanted to say anything to it, it had plenty of time anyway. It's had over 10 minutes now. And it's still opening the door. And okay, last thing before I go. If you can think of any, you know, like, if you can think of any reason, explainable reason why that door keeps opening, then put it in the comment section and let me know, because at least if somebody can tell me, I can look into it, and then if it is something explainable, then at least I know. But if not, I mean, I can't think of any reason other than a breeze, but there's no breeze because the doors and the windows are closed. But anyway, whatever, I'm going to leave it there. If you want to give me a thumbs up, then please do. And if you want to, if you want to leave a comment, you want to comment on anything I've asked about, or if you want to comment about anything else, that's fine too. Anybody who comments, I will definitely reply to. But other than that, I'm going to leave it there for now. So thanks for watching, and bye.